Are we seeing anything? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do you guys see me? I can't see anything. You can see me? Okay, good. My son is texting me. You guys can see me. Apparently, I'm trying to view the chat on my phone and I can't see anything. All right, well, thank goodness it's Friday. I have had the craziest week, and I will get into that, I promise. It has definitely been one of those weeks for me, but how was everyone else's week? I want to hear what you guys have done this week. Are you ready for the holidays? Are you decorating? Have you finished decorating? Let me know. Where is my chat? Okay. Brandy, yes, the party can start because you have arrived, girl. Okay. So what I had done probably a few weeks ago at this point, I shared a video that I wanted to do a decoupage live craft with me. So bear with me, as this is definitely my first time ever doing something like this. I bought these little wood triangles from the Dollar Tree. I did do some prep work so that this wouldn't be, you know, like a 5-hour event, because I am a pretty slow crafter. But these are just like the little wooden triangles that you can find at the Dollar Tree. I've only found them once. My Dollar Trees are pretty behind when it comes to getting new items and things like that. So I've only found these one time. I know some people can find them pretty frequently. But I did just take the backs off and then painted this triangle piece white so that we can decoupage our napkin and make this look pretty for the holidays. All right, let's see. What do we got going on? All right, everybody. Brandy is here. Carol's here. Kimberly, oh my gosh, girl. You have been my fan since like day one. Mom, where are you? I don't see you saying anything. I know my mom is on here and my son. They're watching. All right, so I did pick up a ton of napkins from a bunch of different retailers in my area. So I wanted your guys' opinions on what we should put on the background. So my thought is, I have these little copper pieces also, and let me know if you can't see what I'm doing, because I can zoom in a little bit more as well. But I have 3 different sizes, so I wanted to make these as like little trees. So we'll have 3 different heights of them. Do the napkins. I wanted to do more of like the solid or the printed ones, I mean, like either one of these little greenery guys, or we have a snowflake one, the buffalo check, which is always popular. I definitely want to do one of these in the buffalo check pattern. I also have the like candy cane stripe looking one. And then the other print, there's one more. Gotta find it. It's like a white, oh, here it is. It's like a little white kind of snowflake. So let me like hold these up a little bit closer for you guys to see them. Which 3 should we use for the backgrounds? Or should we just use the same one? That's fine too. But give me your thoughts because I definitely want to know what we should do. All right, definitely we're gonna start with the buffalo check one since I know I want to start or at least do one with that guy. Lisa from Connecticut. Hey girl. Where's everybody else from? Let me know in the chat. Where are you all from? I am in Pennsylvania, if you don't know that. I don't know if I've really mentioned it on my channel before. I am near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Shout out, go Steelers. I know my husband will kill me if I don't say that part. He is away right now. If you also don't know, my husband is in the military and he is about to go away for the next 9 months. He got a job with the Army that is on the other side of the state, but far enough away that he won't be coming home every day. South Carolina, Georgia, Upper Michigan. Is it cold there yet? Pretty sure it gets pretty cold in Michigan. Missouri. Oh, another Pittsburgher. Yay, love Pittsburgh. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna start doing, I tried to prepare as much as I could by at least taking things apart, and I'm glad that I did because, so I have to tell you the story. My boss, she is 9 months pregnant, or she is 8 months pregnant, and she wasn't due until the middle of January. Well, over the weekend, she had her baby 6 weeks early, and apparently there must have been a lot of complications, but the baby's okay. She's in the hospital. It has been a very long week for me because I had to take over her role 6 weeks earlier than expected. So I didn't even think this video was going to happen today after that's how my Monday started, finding all that information out. So hopefully praying for her. I hope that she is doing okay, but it has been a long week and I'm ready for the weekend. That's for sure. All right, I need to find, where did I put my little foam brushes? Try to have everything around me. I have like 3 little tables set up all around me with all of my supplies that I might need for tonight. All right, we got, who else do we got here? Cynthia from Florida. The snow is gone. I'm not ready for snow yet, so I'm glad there's no snow here. We did have a little flurry for one day. It laid on the ground for like a minute and then it was gone. So I'm okay with that. All right, I'm gonna be taking some decoupage glue. This is just Craft Smart. This is, I believe this is the Michaels brand. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's just decoupage glue. Same thing as Mod Podge. You could use either one. I have both of them. This is just matte. And I'm going to apply this to the back of, or the top of my triangle, I guess, the part that I have painted. So this will be the front, and then we're just going to apply our napkin right over top. All right, so let's try to do this. I probably didn't think about this part. How is it going to dry? And then I need to remove the edges because normally I'll wait for it to dry and then sand them off. So I might have to just cut them off on this one. I did bring out my heat gun, but that might get really loud on the video. All right, so we're just going to cover the whole top of our triangle with my decoupage glue. What are you trying to say, Kimberly, if it's not boo? That autocorrects sometimes. All right, I'm gonna lay my napkin down. Try not to get wrinkles. If you hear my dog, I've locked him up in my bedroom, which is right behind the kitchen where I'm at, and he's not very happy about it. So he's been crying the whole time. He wants out for sure. But if I let him out, he would just be barking at everything that walks past. And it would be really, really obnoxious. So we're not going to let him out. If you have seen some of my like earlier videos, I used to share him a lot. He hasn't really hung out with me too much anymore while I'm crafting, but I used to share him in my videos all the time because he would just sit next to me. He's such a big baby, but he's such a big bully too. Okay, so I have this nice little layer down. And then I'm just going to use my scissors and cut it off as closely as we can so that we don't have to completely wait for this to dry. All right, is everyone ready for the holidays? I am like almost there. I feel like I'm in a good spot. We're doing this white elephant gift with my family we usually do it on Christmas Eve. The adults will give our gifts, and normally we'll do like a Secret Santa type thing, but this year we are doing a white elephant gift. So it'll be really fun to see what everyone buys. I have no idea what I'm going to get yet. That's the only thing I really haven't gotten yet. My kids are done. They're good. So if anyone has any suggestions, let me know in the chat so that I can figure that out hopefully this weekend. My husband said, let Sarge out. No, nope, not letting Sarge out. That's the name of our dog. Sorry, babe. Okay, now let's add this to the back of one of our little triangles. And then I also have some deer. I'm like obsessed with reindeer. This year in my decor, I have my little setup behind me and I have my little reindeer on there. And I just have them like everywhere right now. They're so cute. I've done a few projects also on my channel with some reindeer. So that's what I wanted to put in the middle. I also have, let's see, show you guys. I love these little branch looking trees too from the Dollar Tree. You get 2 of them in a pack. They're just little ornaments. They're very glittery, but other than the glitter, they're very pretty. I hate glitter. So I have these. I wanted to put in 2 of them and then put one of the reindeer in the third one. So I have this little black reindeer and then a white reindeer. So I'll have to see what looks best. I think let's do the backgrounds first and then we can decide where the little reindeer is going to go. Oh, good. Kimberly, we are on the same page, girl. You and me, we are just always on the same wavelength. That's why you're my biggest fan. Okay, so let me glue the back down to this one, and then we can decide what other background we're gonna do. Yes, the deer. Love the deer. I don't know. Is it more popular right now, like this year, or I don't know. I don't know why I'm like so in love with the reindeer. I think they just look so like modern and they're minimal and you don't have to really think too much, but they're still like wintry and Christmassy. I don't know. I'm loving it. All right, so I just have Gorilla hot glue sticks in my hot glue gun. I'm just going to hot glue this right back down, right where it was, right where I took it off from. And hopefully it doesn't dry too quickly on me because I'm moving pretty slow. Okay. Glue that guy down on the back, and then I think I want to wait to add the little copper pieces to the back. I'm also loving the copper this year. If you've been watching some of my my videos for the holidays, I did these little houses. Actually, I have them right behind me. I made these really cute little houses out of some scrap wood that have the copper pipe like for the chimney, and then you can put a tapered candle in there. I thought these were really fun. And then I also made another like scrap wood candle holder. Those things are really fun to make. But I love the copper. I think that's just like another like element that I love in my decor this year. All right. Sarge is still in the bedroom. I'm not letting him out. Chattanooga, Tennessee. Yes, love the white trees and the reindeer. Miss Molly, where'd she go? Why we got eyeballs? What happened? Did I miss something? She's always in my comments too. Don't see her. Where did she go? She was on here, Brandy. She was there. I did see her pop up for a minute. Okay, so what other pattern do we want to go with the buffalo check? Or do we do all three in the buffalo check? I'm not opposed to that either. We want some greenery in there. I don't know. I'm thinking that it's either the snowflakes or we just do all of them in the buffalo check. I kind of think the buffalo check. It would definitely go with my home decor this year. It's definitely very neutral. Black and white a lot and just neutral tones. So let's go with that guy. So let me put the rest of these on. And then let's see. Oh, have you guys seen that burning Mod Podge technique? Brandy, I know you and I have talked about this several times that we're just like not really a fan of it. I feel like it could be super dangerous. I don't think I'd want to try that tonight. Definitely because I think you have to wait for the Mod Podge to dry before you burn it. I don't know. I haven't really like looked too much into it, but I did hear people talking about that for a little while. I haven't heard much recently, but for a minute there, everyone was talking about the burning Mod Podge technique. So, I don't know. It makes me nervous. I feel like you can't really control it. You tried it, Kimberly? Get out the... I have my heat gun, girl. It's just so loud. I don't know. I don't know if I should use it. I have it. Well, this one actually, the first one I did, like it's almost dry. This Mod Podge is drying pretty fast, or this Decoupage glue. It's drying pretty fast. Maybe we'll try the heat gun with this one and see. And then should I try the burning technique? I don't know. Sarge, he would run away if he saw the flame. He would definitely run and bolt the other direction. Probably knock over my camera and everything with it. He's so scared of everything. All right, guys. I don't know. You're going to talk me into it. Should I try the burning technique? I don't know if I have... Oh, I do have a lighter over here because I lit my little candle behind me. All right. We might have to. If my house goes up in flames, Brandy, it's your fault. Everybody wants to see it. Oh, man. What did I get myself into? I should not have brought it up. I think, do we need to dry the decoupage? Like, does the glue need to be dry before you actually burn it? I don't know. He is watching. A little spot I missed. And I'm not too worried about wrinkles in this. I am going to do a little canvas too that I have where I already put the decoupage glue down, and then I'm going to do the iron-on method because I really love that method and you really don't get wrinkles with it. Okay, let me cut a little bit off and then we'll heat gun it and we will burn it and see how this turns out. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm nervous. I'm going to cut a little bit off though because I don't want to be burning off that much napkin. I know it's really good. Like, I would think it's really good if you have like words or something like that. If you can see that Mary sign behind me that was from the Dollar Tree, like that would be something really good to do the burn method on, to get like all of those little pieces inside of the letters. You would get those out really cleanly rather than having to use an X-Acto knife. So I should have brought the garbage can over here. I'm just putting everything on the floor right next to me. Okay. It's not gonna burn up my house. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let me do the heat gun. It's gonna get a little loud for a second and then we'll burn it. All right, I don't feel like that was too loud. I have the big, this was my husband's and I've definitely stolen it. It is mine now. I use it all the time while I'm crafting. So it's a big like industrial heat gun. Okay. Try one side while it's wet. Oh, well, now it's dry. I didn't see that. Kimberly, you're not a daredevil. I mean, I'm not really either when it comes to this. Oh no, do I have like too much napkin though? Like, is there too much? Do I need to cut down some more? Is it going to be okay? Maybe I should move the rest of the napkins out of the way so that nothing like falls and catches on fire. Oh man. Randy, you would be excited. You want to watch me do it because you don't want to do it. All right, let's try this. It might not be completely dry yet. Like this bottom feels like it might be a little bit wet still too. All right. Oh gosh, here we go. Let's hope I don't burn myself on fire too. Oh God. Okay, it's not that bad. It's like slow and controlled. I can do this. It's so satisfying to watch though. Uh-oh, it's like burning the back. Okay, okay. Not bad. I like that. And it got a really clean edge. All right. I might be a fan now. It did make the bottom like that little white check, just like a little bit darker, a little bit brown, but not a big deal at all. Okay. I might be a fan of this. It wasn't too bad. Now I have ashes all over my table. Oh no. Brandy, you're next. You're doing it next. It was satisfying. I'm going to be waiting to see it on your channel next. Okay, I'm going to need another glue stick in here so we can burn. Put this one on. Oh, my God. Let's glue this guy down. There's like little ashes like flying around. They keep landing right in front of my face. Do you guys, whenever you put hot glue sticks in, do you put the glue on the end and then stick it in so they stick together? I usually do that. Fun little trick. Because sometimes they like get stuck and then they don't go in all the way. Okay. Number 2 down. You're not gonna burn down the house. You just saw how I did it. It was so slow. You're not gonna burn the house down. You're too scared. It was awesome though. That's true. Brandy, yeah, Murphy's Law. Everything is gonna go wrong for you, girl. I don't know. Maybe that is probably a bad idea. It is fun. It's definitely fun. I want to try it on something that's like that word that has a lot more detail to it, so that it's like, I feel like that would be like really entertaining to just watch and really satisfying. Okay, let's do this one last one quickly so that we can move on to decorating these little guys, because that's what I want to do. I do not do things flawlessly. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Brie. Does anybody watch Upcycled by Brie? I have to give her a shout out because I was so nervous to do this, and I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, nobody's gonna come and watch it. Like, I don't know what to do. I was like, do you have any tips or tricks for me? Because she goes live pretty regularly. So I'm always watching her lives, and she makes it seem so effortless. So I had reached out to her, and I was so thankful. She actually got back to me and gave me few little pointers and advice. It's definitely feels a little awkward the first time you do this. So like I'm just sitting in my kitchen talking to myself. It's a little odd. Okay. One more. Oh man, I didn't even like pay attention to how I put the napkin down on this because I'm too busy chatting away over here. So I put this one down correctly. It's like straight up and down. And then this one's kind of more on a diagonal, which I actually like it. So I think I want to do 2 like on the diagonal and then have the one so that there's a little bit more depth to it when you like pair all 3 of them together. So let's do that. Oh man, now I'm gonna like, how did I do that? Because I wasn't even paying attention. Like this maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Sure. This one definitely. Brandy, I've tried your sponge technique where you like use this sponge to get out all of the wrinkles, and it just like ripped up my napkin. I don't know what I was doing wrong, but that did not work well for me. So I've given up on the sponge and dabbing it down. Although you make look effortless. I couldn't do it. I just ripped my napkin all up. Oh, my son say something on here. Where did he go? I missed it. Oh, what is Turn It Permit? What the heck kind of name is that? I forgot that's his like YouTube name. Oh, thanks, buddy. You're so sweet. He's spending the night at my mom's house. They decorated the Christmas tree. Oops, a little spot here. With my nephew. My nephew is, how old is Jonathan? He is 4, maybe 4. And then Mason, my son, he is 10. Definitely acting like a teenager. So they decorated the tree with my mom tonight. And then they're hanging out and watching me. Even though that was unplanned. I didn't even tell anybody I was doing this because I was too nervous about it. So I told them like 10 minutes before it was going live. I was like, hey, by the way, I'm going live on YouTube if you guys want to watch. It's not so bad though. Now that I'm here and doing it, it's not so bad. All right, let's dry this guy. Should we burn this one again too? Decoupage all day and burn things. Oh, you did it with the Mary sign and the deer head? Yes, that's the one that I have behind me that I did on, that was my wreath ring video, guys. That was like one of my most successful videos. I was very proud of it. I think it is my most successful video, actually. All right, let's dry this guy. on. Oh yeah, these are, what kind of sponges are these? I got them from, I don't even know where I got these from. It's just like a pack of mini ones. I don't know if this is from Walmart or either Michael's or Hobby Lobby. One of those stores I was at on Black Friday. I think it was on Black Friday when I was like getting last minute supplies for this. They're just like mini sponge foam brushes. Okay. I should probably tell you all what everything that I'm using as I go through it, right? I mean, that would be the YouTube thing to do. Oh, man. Hello. Hello, Jamie. All right. Let's burn this one, too. Might as well, since we're already here. I think holding it upside down, because whenever I got that little, like, brown spot on that one, I think because I flipped it over, where this is like keeping it towards the back. I don't know. I don't know if that's right, but that's what I'm going with. Okay. Yeah, because then it's like all right, new technique. And that's so easy and so much faster than sanding it. Because then you gotta like sit there and go around all the edges. I did bring my sandpaper out, but I don't even need it. What did you fail at? Kimberly, what did you fail at? I don't think you mean like these kind of sponges, like the little like foam dabber ones, or like a sponge, like the kitchen sponge, like you used for decoupaging, like when you put your napkins down. I don't think these ones, yeah, I will say the Dollar Tree ones of these, like I don't really like those. I mean, you can use them for like one quick project if you plan to throw them away, but I'm cheap and I like to rinse mine out and wash them and reuse them. So I think the Dollar Tree ones just really like fall apart pretty quickly. The dabber, yes. All right, let's glue this last guy on here. Oh, I didn't use them on the dresser mace. I was going to. And then I ended up using, oh my gosh. I don't know if that was a firework, if you guys heard it, or a gunshot. Wow. It is Friday. I don't know if football's still going on, but the high school is like kind of over the hill, and you can always hear them setting off fireworks on Friday night, and that just scared the crap out of me. On the green dresser, though, I just used a natural bristle brush. And that's a video I have up on my channel that Mason's talking about, a mid-century modern dresser that I made over. Although furniture videos don't really get the best views because I don't do them too frequently. Okay, what should we add? Well, I guess we're going to do 2 trees and then the reindeer. But do we do the white reindeer or the black reindeer? I guess we need to put the trees in first and then see what looks better up against the buffalo check. I'm glad I went with buffalo check on all 3 of these. I think it's going to look really good. Yes, the wrapped up saran wrap for like when you're trying to get out the wrinkles in your napkins. I don't think I've ever tried that before. Okay, so I want to add these in. Make sure you guys can like see what I'm doing here. Into the middle. I might need to cut them down a little bit, but I want to add them like right into the middle. Oh, I think that's going to be so pretty looking. Actually, I don't think we need to cut them down. I think they look good. But then I was debating about adding some like faux snow. Where did I put that? I have some like faux snow that we could like sprinkle around the bottom of it, or some little like pine cones that I have with the pit berries. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to add to the bottom. Or maybe we'll just leave it plain. No, it needs something. I don't think we'll leave it plain. Okay. I've never seen that. I'm going to have to look up this saran wrap technique. I don't think I've even heard of that. Huh. All right, learn something new, guys. That's why I love doing these things and commenting and chatting with everybody, because we learn a lot. Okay, put that away. I don't know if hot glue is going to be the best for my little tree here to hold him on, or maybe just like a big dollop of hot glue, or I have my like Starbond super glue too. I don't know. I think the hot glue will probably be okay. We'll find out. If not, then the second one we'll use the super glue for. Mason, stop it. All right, I'm just going to put it on the bottom, and then I'm going to put it like around. Also, I know this part's like definitely hard for you guys to see what I'm doing. Put it like in the middle there. This is so glittery. I love these trees, but I hate the glitter on them. My husband's going to be finding glitter all over the kitchen for the next year. I'm so thrilled about it. All right, I'm just piling up the hot glue around it on the bottom, because that should hold it in place. And then we can add some little like snow to the bottom. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see about the snow, or if we're just gonna leave it plain like that. But it might look a little strange if there's nothing on the bottom and just a tree kind of coming out of the triangle. He's a great hype man, that's for sure, Cindy. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to wait for this to dry a minute. What else do we have going on? Oh, the large, I don't know if you saw the video I made a few months ago of like a really large Pinterest inspired lantern that I made. And I had said in the video that I was like going to, I don't know if this is going to work. I was going to like decorate it. I had a fun idea of something to do with it for Christmas time, and I wanted to decorate it for my front porch. Well, it broke. I'm not surprised, because I definitely did not put that thing together right. I had covered it in the spackling, and then afterwards I had thought about like how I was going to make the top of it so that it was like kind of slanted and then like had a topper on it. And I didn't think that through before I put all of the spackle on. So the topper fell off. So I don't have a top to it. It's still like a big open lantern, which I still like it, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to do the idea I had for it. So I don't know. We'll see if that ends up working out or not. But this little tree, he's staying, but he's definitely not sturdy. I think I need to like add something to like around it, just so that it kind of stays in place. It's kind of just falling backwards, but I guess it looks okay. Okay, like that. What do you guys think? Look okay. And then, all right. Yeah, it's still a big lantern. Just the very like top of it fell off, because I think the dog knocked it. The dog ran into it. My husband knocked it over. Everyone had run into it. It was sitting in the living room. So yeah, it was really pretty, but I do still have like the whole base of it, like all of the frames that I had like put the joint the joint compound on. All of that is still intact. It's just the top part of it. So I'm going to try to fix it. I think I just need to put this back a little bit so that it's not falling over. Let's try the super glue on this one and see if that's any better. I love this stuff, you guys. And like the accelerator, it dries in like 5 seconds. I just ordered a new one. This is almost empty. I hope I have enough to get through this video. All right. Brandy, are you saying you would never do a live? Yes, you need to do a live for sure. Girl, you would be, so you did one with Annie, didn't you? Didn't you do a live with Indiana Jones? Oh man, is this stuck? Can get dried out in the cap there. Oh no, I'm gonna end up like ruining a paintbrush if I try to use a paintbrush on this. This is gonna be fun. Hold on. Grab one of these so this doesn't just get all over my tabletop. That's the only thing I hate about this glue is like the toppers, they get clogged and like the glue dries out in them so quickly. I just put a new top on this and it's already like dried out. So that's the only thing I don't like about these, but other than that, I love this glue. It just works so well. All right, let's put it up in the middle. I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know if there's like enough for it to adhere to. Let's find out. All right. I don't think I put it back far enough. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. I would help. I would help you with anything, you know that. Actually, I think that's more sturdy than the hot glue is. I might have to go in and add some of the other glue instead of this one. Oh no, that one's sturdy now that it's like really dry. Okay, we're good. We're good. That guy's just leaning backwards a little bit, but he's fine. Okay, that worked. All right, so now the white deer, is that what we're going with? It is. It would definitely be way less stressful with someone else to like talk to. I definitely still feel like I'm talking to myself over here, even though I'm like seeing your guys chat. Scissors. I have two different scissors. I have my paper scissors and then fabric scissors. And my husband makes fun of me because I have them labeled because you can't mix paper and fabric scissors because then you dull them. You don't want to use paper scissors on fabric. They will dull and not cut your fabric correctly, but he makes fun of me for that. So I label my scissors and I hide them in my craft room. All right. So I've dipped this tip in Vaseline. Oh, I just got it all over my finger. Now my hand's gonna be stuck to everything. I've dipped it in Vaseline and then it like clogs the tip of it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong because I always see everybody, this is gonna be a disaster. I always see people do that. And I don't know, it just like doesn't work for me. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. But I've definitely tried it. I know the spray, seriously, I had to buy another one, but I love this stuff. It's so, my husband actually had it like before I had seen people on YouTube using it. My husband had it for like a wood project that he was working on. And it like, he was trying to find something that would like glue really quickly and like be really strong. And that stuff is just absolutely amazing. And you need the spray because the spray is what like helps set it in like 5 seconds. Okay. The spray, this is called Fix. I don't know if that's like, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Hopefully you guys can see that. But they also like Starbond. This is Starbond Super Glue. And they have their own brand of spray also. It's the same thing. It's just an accelerator to like speed up the drying time. And I just ordered, when I bought a new one, I bought the Starbond accelerator. So we'll see if I don't think it would work any different than this brand does, but the glue, there was also a glue that came with this brand and we had that first. I used all of that up, but the accelerator, they both last a really long time. I was trying to take this little like hanger out of the deer so it doesn't look funny, but I don't think it's coming out. Yes, Mason, I'll use the white reindeer for you. The can, it's Akfix, AKFIX 705. I think that's what the brand of it's called. It's called Universal Fast Adhesive Accelerator or Activator. So you can use it on MDF, on wood, rubber, plastic, leather. I've used this on all kinds of stuff. I really, really love this stuff. I do have I will link it after this video because I don't know how to add links like into the chat or anything like that, but I do have it in a lot of my videos in the description box. I have this glue and the accelerator linked for Amazon. Like that's where I buy it from. Okay. I need the, well, I didn't bring the, actually, I think I did bring wire cutters out with me. I brought the little mini ones out. That's right. Thanks, girl. I don't want to like, trying to still twist it out, even though I can just cut it off. Oh my gosh, you guys, I was trying to have a cute little setup behind me for this video. I was like, oh, I want it to look all festive. It's a Christmas craft with me. So I bought this garland, this light up garland from Hobby Lobby. First of all, I wanted a different garland because I was decorating my house with it. I had already bought one. And then I ran out, like I wanted more for like my bookcase where I was decorating at. So I wanted to buy more. I went there on Black Friday and they didn't have a single garland left. Hobby Lobby, like completely out of every single garland except this like light up one that's behind me. It's really short. It's not very long. I think it was like 4 or 6 feet. And so I bought that. I was like, oh, I'll put that out on my front porch for Christmas. So I went to use it for tonight. I was like, oh, it'll be a cute little background for my video. I went to take cut the tags off and I cut the wire on 2 of them. I cut the wire off because I used wire cutters to cut the tag off. Like, oh my gosh. I don't know what I was doing, but I got it to work. I asked my husband where the electrical tape was. Wow, I'm like having serious issues with this thing. But there we go. I asked my husband where the wire or the electrical tape was. I taped it back together. I got it to work, but I can't believe it. On 2 of them, I bought 3. On 2 of them, I cut the wire so the lights wouldn't work. Oh my gosh. Definitely something. I was like definitely frantic before this because I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to get this up. I don't even know how to go live. I've never done this before. Like, what am I doing? Oh, but thankfully, just because of the week I had, but thankfully I had like prepped a lot of this stuff last weekend. I like painted things. I cut things out. Like I knew what, oh no, I don't think our deer fits. I should have probably tested that before I try to glue him down. I don't think he fits. Hold on, let's do the black one. I swear I had tested this last week to make sure he was going to fit. Look, his one little antler is too tall. He doesn't want to fit inside of there, and it's going to look funny if I like have him hanging off. Oh no. Well, that's not good. Maybe we'll just have one that has some little like snow in it. I didn't bring anything else out with me. Well, that's sad. You would have tossed it in the trash, but I tried. I was like, I need to have lights. I also have like fairy lights though that I just like set on top of it for some nice little ambiance. I don't even know how much you guys can even see of that background, but I wanted it to look cute. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I was worried about lighting Mod Podge, but yeah, I know you guys. Some things just don't make sense. I don't know what to do on this one now. I'm really sad the deer didn't work. I might have to go run and grab it really quickly. I have in the other room, I have it was like a deer head instead of like the full deer. I just thought this would look really cute in here, but all right, hold on. He lost his antler. Oh my gosh, Jamie. Okay, hold on. BRB. 2 seconds. It's right behind me. All right, back. All right, I had this little deer. This is also like a Dollar Tree one because I got it at the same time as I got this little tree. So he's very glittery too. I'm just not a fan of the glitter, but like he might look, he's still like hanging out in front, but then we can have him in the front and have our 2 little deer. I guess they would all match at least because they're all super freaking glittery. All right, well, we're just going to go with this one since the other guy didn't work, but that's just so disappointing. And we will hop with him. I don't like this stuff that's on him, though. Is it going to come off or is it going to ruin I'm gonna ruin him. Oh yeah, that just comes right off. Good old Dollar Tree. That was just like hot glue in one little spot there. Okay, yeah, that looks better. I don't like all of the little like, that greenery just looks so cheap on there. Okay. My God, I'm covered in glitter right now. All right, let's put him right in the middle. I actually think I want to use, I don't know if I want to use this because the stupid top is glued shut. And then I got glue. I have glue all over my fingers right now. Just hard glue. Oh, also, I'll show you another way that you can use this actually. So I'm going to put the glue on the back of the deer. And then if you spray the surface where you want to stick it to, you can either like put the glue on, add it to your surface, and then spray it. Or you can put the glue on one side, put the spray on another side, and then it does the same thing. Like it has that chemical reaction. So we can do it this way too for this time. And it's going to do the same thing. It'll harden up really quickly. There we go. Yep. See, now I can just like pick him up by his little antlers. It works so fast. I love that stuff. All right, this glittered off my hands. Okay, so now we can add on, actually, I'm gonna have to cut the tip of this off because that's where it's stuck. And I need this for, I was gonna use this definitely for the copper pieces because that's gonna be the best hold to add those to the bottom of this. Oh, Molly, that's okay. You can watch the replay, girl. I will definitely keep this up, keep the chat up so everybody can see it. And then, yeah, no worries if you missed anything. All right, I think we're good now. All right, let's add our little copper piece. I cut them all at different heights so that all my trees would be just varying in height there. Throw it in your stocking, Mason. You're gonna get a whole pile of glitter in your stocking. It's literally everywhere. Okay, so we're gonna have the little, I think I'm gonna put the deer on the smallest one and then have the two trees behind it. So trying to get this in the center is going to be the hard part. I think that will be good. Should I mark it? I should probably mark it where I need to add it on at. All right, are you guys enjoying this video? Because I don't know, I can't tell. This little live craft with me. I'm gonna mark where I need it to go so that I don't, I would definitely glue it off center if I didn't do that. Got a chatty Kathy over there. All right, are you gonna come out now? All right, I'm gonna have to get my, Kimberly, I'm gonna have to get my Vaseline back. I should have brought it out with me, but I don't know why it like doesn't work. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there, but I will keep trying it till I figure it out. Hopefully I don't run out of this. It's getting so low. Two more things to glue. All right, so there's our first little tree. He's so cute. I love it. Got crafty. We got things to do on a Friday night. Why did I just put those? There we go. All right. Put this one in the center. Do the same thing. This copper pipe I got like a, I don't even know what I got, like maybe a 5 or 6 foot section. I don't know. From Lowe's. I think it was like $13. And I've made so many projects with this. I love using like different like metals and materials and stuff from the hardware store and mix them with my cheap little Dollar Tree pieces. I love doing that. our other little tree on. One more. Oh, Mama, I know you love watching me. Oh, yes. I was debating if I was going to use the copper as the trunk or if I was going to use like a branch or something. But I've seen a lot of people, I mean, like everybody does the branch thing. So I wanted to do something different. And I was like, oh, I have all this copper pipe from like other projects that I've been doing recently. So kind of like all ties together, right? I mean, that was what I thought. All right, last one. And then hopefully my glue doesn't get all dry before I try to add on or try to put the Vaseline on it. All right. So here's our little tree set. I'm gonna have to watch. I can't even see. Uh-oh. Okay. I thought I glued that one on. Not right. So there's our little tree set. Should we add little snow to them? I don't know. I kind of like them like that. I'm gonna have to see how they look from the front. Oh yeah, they look so cute. You can definitely see the little like hot glue blob on the bottom of this one, but that's okay. I mean, it'll be in the back. I think that's fine. So cute. All right. What do you guys think? That's the first one. Should we add anything else to it? My reindeer, the reindeer is from the Dollar Tree. I got all of the little, or actually everything except the napkin for this and the copper pipe. So the triangles, the triangles and the ornaments are from the Dollar Tree because that's the place to go. All right. Yeah, does it look good? I can't really tell. I knew that was going to happen. Now I'm just making a mess. Okay. Uh-oh, our one little tree is falling over. I didn't think that was going to hold too well. There's just like not enough surface for it. I think I'm going to have to add some like hot glue onto this one. There just wasn't enough for like the super glue to adhere to. But it worked for the rest of it. All right, let's let that guy dry a minute. And then I'm going to move on to the next one. I don't even know what time it is. How long have we been on here? 9 o'clock. Okay, it's been an hour. I knew this one was going to definitely take the longest. It had the most parts to it. And then we're going to do the canvas one, and then I have a candle. They're both going to be really quick ones, the next two. What's a garage collab? That sounds like fun. What's in your garage? Oh, just like random stuff that you find to craft with. That sounds like a fun idea. We have a lot of random stuff in my garage. All right, that needs to dry. I hate how long. See, this is how long hot glue takes to dry. It just takes forever. Okay, I think that one's good. I'm gonna set these guys behind me. Are you gonna stand up? Uh-oh. Why aren't you staying now? Okay, well, he doesn't want to stay up. I don't know what I did wrong there. I think the branches from my garland are just trying to knock him over. Okay, next. Okay, so this one, I have this canvas. This is a pillow. It's a pillowcase that's just like canvas burlap fabric that I got from Walmart. I think it was like $2 or $3 in there. Like where I don't know if all Walmarts are set up the same, but where like their jewelry making stuff and their like fabric, like their fabric dye, all of that kind of stuff is. So it's a pillowcase that I just cut apart and then I cut like a rectangular piece out of it to make like one of those canvas scroll signs with, because I think those are really fun. Thanks, Brandy. Thanks for coming on. I know this is going to be a long one, but not a long one. But anyways, so I cut out a piece of the fabric, and then I wanted to do the like farm fresh napkin on this one. So let me show you what the actual napkin looks like, because I kind of cut it apart a little bit. So this is what the napkin looks like, but I wanted it to have that buffalo check border all the way around it. So I cut out like the little insert part, and then I also cut, because it goes around, the buffalo check goes around the whole napkin. So I just cut out like the opposite corner so that this would line up and then create a little border all the way around it. So I cut that out, and then I traced it. I don't know how well you can see that, but I traced like with pencil around to mark the outline of it. And I put Mod Podge or my decoupage glue on top of my canvas just inside of that square that I drew. So this is where I'm going to do the iron-on one. I guess I probably should have turned my iron on before. But this is where I'm going to do the iron-on one. I really like the iron-on method because you just really don't get any wrinkles that way. Or at least very few. Like I really haven't gotten any wrinkles that way. I'm just going to line this back up where I had it. Mason. And then iron it on. And then I just grabbed some little wood. They're just like little scrap pieces of wood I had in my garage that are going to go on like the top and the bottom of it. And that's it for this one. Such an easy one. But it's going to be really cute looking, I hope. I hope it turns out looking okay. And then we're just going to iron this on. Where I put the Mod Podge down, so you want to add your Mod Podge and then let it dry completely. So this has been drying for a few days because I did this last weekend. I think I did it on like last Sunday. And then when we add the iron on top of it, it's going to like reactivate that glue. And everything is going to stick down and adhere to the glue. Did I grab a cloth? Here's one. Okay. So be careful with all of the things I have open up here. I don't want to burn myself. Okay, so I have this just laying down right over top of where I put that Mod Podge down, and then I'm going to, I don't think I put it straight the first time I did it, but that's okay. Not a big deal. And I try to line up this pattern as much as I could. I think it might end up being a little bit off, but that's okay. All right, so I'm going to put the towel down right over top of that to iron. And then we're just going to press down on it. No steam. You don't want steam when you're doing this part either. And then we're just going to iron it on. And it's going to adhere really nicely to the canvas. I wanted to do like one of those like scroll sayings. Like I always see people do them for the holidays where it has like a Christmas song or like some verbiage or quote or saying or something like it, like that. But I don't know how I would have done that with a napkin. That would definitely be a different type of project. All right, it's sticking down. Yes. A couple little spots that still need it right along the edge there. There might not have been enough. I might not have put the decoupage glue over far enough either. So I might just have to like add a little bit of glue on the edges just so it stays down. Or I was thinking I could add jute twine brought that out too. So I could add some like jute twine just around the border. I might actually do that. I think it would add, like, finish it off a little bit better. You never tried the iron-on method? I love, Kimberly, the bee shutter that you bought. I did the iron-on method with that. How is that holding up? I hope it's holding up well. I was nervous about that. But yeah, I did the iron-on method for that one. I love this. It, like, you don't get wrinkles when you do it this way. You really don't. Yeah, Brandy has done this on wood before. I've definitely seen her do that. She has a really great decoupage, like, tips and tricks video. If you haven't seen that, definitely check it out. I think she has like 7 to 10 different methods for doing decoupage. Yeah, I definitely have to put some more glue on the edges here. Try that one more time. So one little corner doesn't want to stay down. Oh, I'm so glad it's still gorgeous. I love that. That paper was so fun. That queen bee. I have on this arm, I have a little queen or a crown tattoo on my elbow because I'm the queen bee. I am the only female in this household, so I'm the queen bee, right? And I love bees. I absolutely love bees. Yep. Yeah, you can do it on a lot of, I've done this on wood before. Okay, now that's sticking down. One more little spot. I've done this on wood before. I did it on the shutter before. I've done it on a lampshade. I did that in a decoupage video that I have on a lampshade. That, it kind of like started melting my lampshade though. So I don't know if I would necessarily recommend that one. Yeah, I love Brandy's video, Miss Molly. It was a really good one. Okay, I think that's good. And then I'm going to, let me show you guys how it looks. So you can see, I'll put it as close as I can, that like there are just no wrinkles in there. And like, it's just so smooth. It looks really nice. There's just like a little line where you can see the two napkins meet, but that's okay. That doesn't bother me. I am going to put the jute twine around the edge though, just to finish it off and make sure that's going to like stick down to the canvas. All right, let's add that and then it'll help. Yeah, I just didn't put enough. I don't think I put enough glue on some of these edges. Where's my, grab my little sponge I had. And then add a little bit more to that corner. You have to try it. You gotta try it, girl. I love trying new techniques. That's some. Do you guys like clay projects or like paper mache projects? Because I have a few. I bought a bunch of like paper mache and clay stuff on Black Friday because I have a ton of. I've been like going down the clay project rabbit hole on YouTube, so I definitely have like a bunch of things that I want to create using clay. So let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing those. Thank you, Miss Molly. I appreciate it. I don't know why these corners just did not want to stick down. I know maybe I was a little bit lighter on the Mod Podge on the corners because I didn't want to take it outside of the napkin, like where it was going to sit, just because you can kind of see a difference when it dries. Like the fabric around it is a little bit darker. It's not, I mean, it's not a big deal, but I had tested this on like a kitchen towel last weekend just to like make sure it was going to work because I've never done this before. Like this like specific canvas type of thing I've never done. And it worked out really well. All right. Now we can add the jute twine. Yes, on the clay, good, because I have so many ideas right now. My wheels are spinning. All right, I'm gonna start, actually, I always do that to myself. I don't think about where I'm starting and ending my twine. So I'm gonna start it on the bottom corner instead of the top corner. And we'll just hot glue that guy down. For the wood top of the scroll, do you think we should paint it? Or should we just like leave it the raw wood? Or should we, I brought out a couple of paints with me. I didn't bring out everything that I have. I brought out white, black, that like tan fawn color that I've been loving right now. I've been painting so many things in that color. And then green. I brought a green out. I probably should have brought out my antique Waverly wax, but oh, I did bring out a dark wax. So I do have that. The like DIY dark wax. Have you guys used the DIY paints before? Or like the DIY dark wax? Yes, it gets some clay. I don't really have any molds for the clay. I really want to make clay earrings. I love earrings. Like whenever I go to work, if I don't have earrings on, like I feel like I'm naked. I have to have my earrings on. And if I leave the house without them, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm missing something. So I really want to make a pair of clay earrings. I don't really have too many molds. I have like one silicone like border mold that I got for air dry clay, one of those like redesigned by Prima molds. That's the only one that I have. The paper clay is really great. I love it. That's probably my favorite brand of air dry clay is the paper clay. I got that. I think I saw Brandy was the one that I saw using that for the first time. And then the Crayola, I used that recently on my snowmen that I made just on their noses in the terracotta color. That one was really, I liked that one, but just the regular like white Crayola air dry clay, I'm not really a fan of that one. I really like the polymer clay though, that you bake in the oven. I did that in my my Magnolia dupes video. I did one using the paper clay and then one using polymer clay that you bake in the oven. And I really like the polymer clay. That's what I want to make earrings out of. I've been watching so many tutorials on how to do that, and it just looks so fun. Definitely time consuming, but fun. Wait, Molly, you made paper clay? How do you make paper clay? Yes. Okay, we're all going down the clay rabbit hole together, so be ready. I will be having some videos coming up very shortly. I'm so excited to make these. I was actually talking to Brandy last night or the night before, and I was telling her about, I'm going down the clay rabbit hole. Somebody help me. All right, one last little side here. You can also like mix a bunch of your own colors with the clay. And then like I have a bunch of food coloring that I bought for my Magnolia video also. What were you hoping I would ask about the clay? Oh, about how to make paper clay. Yes. I'm very curious. I didn't even know you could do that. I know how to make paper mache, but is that like kind of similar? I don't know. I don't think that's the same thing. But yeah, there's just so many different things you can do with it. And I really want to learn some of the techniques. But I'm like, all of the channels I've been watching that have been making clay earrings, they're like, talk about these pasta machines that they use. And I'm like, I don't want to buy a pasta machine just to make a pair of clay earrings. I just bought a little, like one of those acrylic rollers. So hopefully that'll work to get thin enough. I don't see why it wouldn't. All right, let me just glue down that little edge that I cut. And then we can add the top on. And then we have our little scroll sign. This is looking so cute. I wasn't sure how this one would turn out. I was definitely a little nervous about it. I think I should pull some of the edges off to fray it a little bit. All right, what are we watching? I got to catch up on this here. Creative Cat's channel. She makes paper clay and she makes her, oh, does she make them out of hot glue? I've seen people make their own molds using hot glue, which is really cool. I think maybe she was one of the channels I watched, Creative Cat. I've been watching a lot of paper clay channels lately, so, or not paper clay, clay, like polymer clay earring channels lately. Any shapes, yeah. I'm gonna have to check this out. I did not know you could like make paper clay. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's probably made out of paper, right? I don't know. Elmer's glue, toilet paper, calcium carbonate. Huh. Wow. That is a talented person to make all of your own art supplies. That's pretty impressive. I don't think I have the time for that. But that would be really fun to learn like how to do some of those techniques. This is not coming apart and fraying as nicely as I thought it would. I might have to abandon ship on that part. All right, we're not, but I already started. The top of it is just like not coming apart. Clearly I didn't cut this straight is the problem. Let's try at least to do a couple on this side. See how it turns out. I definitely did not cut this out straight. Yeah. I'd love to learn how to do all of that someday when I'm retired like my mother. She is living the life out there right now. Living the retired life. Got a long way to go before that. All right, this part is just not going to work out, but that's okay. Actually, if I like cut where the strings are, it'll fray more on its own. I don't know why. It's just like getting stuck and then not pulling out. So, oh well, that's fine. 100% silicone. Huh. Very interesting. All right, let's add these top and bottom here. Use that. I'm just gonna hot glue these on because this is nothing heavy. It will be perfectly fine to use the hot glue with. And then we'll have our little scroll sign. And DIY number 2 is done. See, this was a quick one, guys. All right, we're just gonna eyeball this in the center here. Hope it's in the center. Oh, I do want to add a little hanger to it though. Little jute twine hanger that will tie into the border here. I don't know how well. I hope you guys can like see what I'm doing since it's such a flat, this one's such a flat project. Yeah, I've never actually made molds out of hot glue, but I know you can. Probably should have put my silicone mat down underneath on top of my table so that I didn't get stuff all over it, but that's all right. I'm actually not doing too bad. I can imagine the clay would be messy. I want to make like one of those like really cool like geometric, more like modern, minimal looking like sculptures or like sculpture bud vases that I've seen people making, and I want to do that out of like paper mache. I bought a bag of like, it's called instant paper mache. Has anybody used instant paper mache before? I've only just like heard about it very recently, but all you do is add water to it and it's like ready to go. You can sculpt things with it, make your own sculptures and stuff. All right, this is how this is looking so far. I think this is so cute. I just want to add a little hanger so that we can put it up on the wall. But who would have thought that was made out of a napkin? Where did I put it? My little jute twine. Just add a little hanger right on top. And that is it for this one. And the last one I'm going to do is just candles. I have a candle, just like a wax candle. I was going to do it on a glass, like a candle that's in a glass jar. But then I thought it would be really cool to just like adhere the napkin to the candle itself. So I had seen a video of somebody doing that before. Paper mache is another like really messy one. I did I think I've done like one thing on my channel a while ago, like when I first started, that was like a paper mache type of thing. I had seen, does anybody watch Lone Fox? He's like such a big YouTuber in the like DIY community. I got an idea from him, and on Sammy from Unicorn Dust Designs, I did her Try It Tuesday challenge. This was like months ago. And I recreated one of his like paper mache type of projects. I have glue all over my fingers. It's just everywhere. But it turned out really cool looking. It was very like, it like looked like it was from like an old museum or something. Like it had been like in the earth for a long time. I don't know what you want to call that. I'm looking for my lighter. What did I do with my lighter? Wanted to burn my jute twine. Oh, there it is. And that's another thing that Brandy is always afraid of, is burning the jute twine. She cracks me up with that. She's so nervous. All right, I'm just gonna burn this. It does make me nervous on this canvas because it's like thin fabric and then the napkin on there, but I like burning my jute twine. I think it makes it look a little bit cleaner. I don't think I'm gonna do it around this part though. I don't know. That part makes me nervous to burn the edges like right up against that napkin. All right. You need new clothes because you're messy. I need new clothes for work because I haven't been to my office. I've been working from home for the last almost 2 years, and now we're back in the office again 3 days a week. So it's not too bad, but I don't like any of my clothes anymore. So I need all new clothes. So, so this is going to be our last one. I'm not going to do 2 of them. Just because it is getting a little bit late. I was hoping to be done by 10. So I think we are on track for that because that's like my bedtime. I know, she is so afraid of burning her house down all the time. Okay, so here's the finish. I know I like showed it a second ago, but I don't know how well you can see. And then it just like is going to hang off of the jute twine. I don't have something to like hang it off of right now, or I would hang it up to display while we finish this last little one. But that was super quick and easy and super cute. All right, we're going to hang it. Nope, that's not going to work. All right. I will send a picture on my community tab of all of the finished projects so you guys can see them all together on there as well. Yeah, I want comfort too. And it's so funny because we used to dress like, you know, pretty nice for the office. And now since we've gone back, like everyone's been home for almost 2 years and then gone back, like the dress code has really become a lot more relaxed. I mean, people aren't wearing sweatpants to work, but definitely a lot more comfortable. And that's definitely what I want. That's not what my old work wardrobe is not comfortable. So I need some new clothes. All right, so I got these candles I got from Walmart. I forget how much they were. They might have been like $4 each for these. They're just like pillar candles. I got the off-white one, and then I got a white one because I didn't know which one was going to look better. I also need to decide which napkin we are going to use on this one. I really wish I could have found some cute vintage looking napkins. I know like I don't have any Christmas tree shops in my area, at least not that I know of. I've tried to look them up before, and the closest one was like a few hours away from me. So I don't really have any like really cute vintage napkins that I could use for this. Oh, Kimberly, you're still working from home. I work Mondays and Fridays. We still work from home. So yeah, if I was still working from home, my clothes would not be a problem either. I have my sweatpants on right now. I have my slippers on. And then I just put on a t-shirt so that I wasn't, you know, looking too homeless over here. All right, let's figure out what napkin we're gonna use. I think I want to do, I love this greenery one, but I've done this before. I did that on a project recently. The gnomes are adorable. I love these little guys. They would be so cute on a little napkin or on a candle. I've never done this technique either, so we're gonna learn this one together live. I wish I had Christmas tree shops. They have like the best napkins and things for like this type of projects, but I couldn't find any. Just the basic. Oh, this one I don't want to use this one because this one just says like Merry Christmas multiple times all over it. I really like this napkin though. This one's really pretty. Mid-January. That's it. We decided, my company thankfully decided that they were going to allow us to work from home Monday and Friday for the next year. So like through 2022, all of 2022. So that's nice because we were all like on pins and needles. Like we don't want to go back 5 days a week. It's hard enough going back 3 days a week. All right. Oh, this one doesn't go all the way around. Well, I guess it would be okay to go. Oh yeah, that part would fit around the napkin. So do we do the poinsettias? A little bit more traditional. Or do we go with the gnomes that are more fun and popular? Yeah, I did get a few sets of napkins from Dollar General. They had some really cute like truck ones. What else did I find from them? I know I got some like really cute truck ones from Dollar General. Oh, and then I got these like candy cane stripe ones from Dollar General. I definitely said that weird. Okay. Let's do the gnomes. I'm with you. I think those ones will look better on the white candle because the background is definitely more white on these little guys. So I think what I want to do, well, we got to take the backing off of our napkin first. This one I think has like 3 layers because this is the napkin I used to test my canvas scroll on. Oh, maybe not. I hate whenever there's 3 layers. I like the 2-ply napkins because they're so much easier. Yeah, hybrid work week is nice. I can definitely get behind that part of it. All right. Your love for gnomes started last year. I didn't really get on the gnome train. I mean, I think they're really cute, but I haven't like jumped on board with that and like decorating everything in gnomes, but I know a lot of people really love the gnomes. I love the deer. I love the reindeer. All right, I'm going to take a paintbrush and a little bit of water just to like map out where I want to rip this at because this one has that little border around it. Like I don't want to get the border. I think it would probably look a little bit strange if we just have like one part of the border on this. So if you just dip your paintbrush in the water a little bit, and then you can outline where you want to tear it. And then instead of cutting, because whenever you rip your napkins, I'm sure most of you know this, but whenever you rip your napkins, it just looks so much more seamless on your project and you don't get any of those like harsh lines like you do when you cut it with scissors, and it just kind of blends right in and you can't tell that it's a napkin. So, all right, and then I'm just gonna take the border off, and then I'm just gonna kind of loosely trace with my water around the gnomes, and then we'll see how this looks on the candle. All right. Everybody loves the gnomes. Mason, you're back. Oh gosh. The trees, birds. Yeah, I love the trees. The trees and the birds. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's just like definitely been my style this year. All right, so then once you go to rip it, it's just going to rip right along where you put that water with the paintbrush. I love doing this. So much easier. I don't think I've made, like actually made any gnomes. But oh no, I did. I made it, a macrame ornament gnome. That turned out really cute. So. But I don't think I've made any like other gnomes. I bought some last year from Dollar Tree. I bought some, those little like plush ones that they had that had like sand or something in the butts of them. I bought some of those and then I never did anything with them. That's the story of my life with Dollar Tree. I'll buy things because I have all these ideas when I see it and then I never actually do anything with it. So, and I have all kinds of stuff sitting in my craft room. My husband said that he can't walk through my craft room. He holds his breath because he thinks he's going to knock stuff over or get glitter all over him or something. I don't know, but I think it's pretty funny to cut down a little bit more of this. I'm going to put my paintbrush. The gnomes are everywhere. The little wee gnomes are everywhere in your home. They are really cute. All right, I think that should be good. Okay, so how I've only watched somebody do this before. I have not done it myself, so we're gonna find out. But you take like the heat gun and you just kind of like heat up the napkin, heat up the candle, and it'll melt into it. Let's not burn everything. Too much stuff up here right now. This is why I didn't craft in my craft room tonight also, because there is just way too much crap in there. It is just everywhere. Oh, the deer and trees. That's what I have everywhere. The deer and the trees. I have all over. And candles. These little, I got these from Target. The little like wood trees. I love these. Like, I don't know. Love that look this year. It's so fun. Put wax paper on top of the candle. Maybe you are supposed to do that. Oh, you're right. Oh, we have it right here. That's right. Thank you. That could have been a big disaster. All right, let's get our wax paper. Yeah, you put this around it and then you heat it up. Well, we'll still find out if this works. Yeah, put the wax paper around the napkin and then heat it up and you can like press it into the candle. All right, let's find out. All right, so I have my little, I don't know, well, you can see the gnomes. Hold on. Let me show you. I think I got these gnomes I got from TJ Maxx, the napkins. So I just have it wrapped around my little candle there. And then I'll put the wax paper on top, use the heat gun, and it will melt into the candle. Hopefully. And we'll find out. Let me cut this down a little bit. Well, Christine, if you weren't there to say that, I probably would have, the wax goes inside? I thought I saw people put it on the outside. Because you want the napkin to like absorb into the wax. Right? Uh-oh. I might be screwing this up. We're gonna find out. Let me put my towel down. We're gonna find out. We're just gonna find out if it works or not. If it doesn't, it's fine. No big deal. It'll be a fail. We've all had plenty of fails, I'm sure. All right, let me turn this on. I don't know if you can hear me over top of this. It will? The wax paper will melt on the napkin? Am I doing it right? Yeah, that's what I thought I've seen. I don't know. I have no idea. Because it's going to then, like, the napkin is going to melt right into the wax, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's melting right into the wax from the napkin. All right, let's keep going. I also have my heat gun on like the lower setting. There's like a low and a high on this one. I don't know how like the crafting heat guns are, but so that it's not too hot. Oh yeah, I can definitely see it melting in now. Oh, it's gonna look so cute. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see that, but you can see like this part is still off, and then this side is just like melting right into the wax. It's gonna look so cute. So cute. All right. I wish I could like get a like down shot of this because you can see it. See if I can show it. But you can like see his hat like melting in there. Can you see the color change? I'm not sure. Let me see if I can show. I don't know how well you can hear me over this thing, but I want to see if I can show you how it looks like on her hat. If you can see it, like it's getting darker in some spots, and then it's still light right in the center where the wax has not melted down yet. All right, I think that all melted on. I just want to smooth it down with my hand one more time, make sure that it is all laid down nicely. Oh yeah. Oh, that edge needs a little bit more. All right, I think that should be good. Oh, one more little spot, man. Keep missing just one little spot. All right. I'm going to bring this a little bit up. One more spot. Oh my gosh, one more spot. Oh, maybe that's what Christy was talking about, putting it underneath. I don't know. I've never done this before. I think I've only seen one person or one channel do it. So like, I don't really know. I'm going to have to like, this is definitely really cool. I like this because it literally just melts right into the candle. And like, you can see a little bit of the seam on the edge just because it's a little bit of a different color, but I mean, it still looks really cute. It looks like it's just part of the candle, like it was made to be like that. So, what do you guys think? Do you like this one? Hi, Mason. And then you can just keep heating it up. The wax is it just keeps melting. So then you can put it right wherever you need to if you missed a spot. I think that looks really, really cool. All right, guys, that was the last thing that I had for you for tonight. Let me know, what did you think about this fun little crafting evening? It was definitely stressful putting it together for my first time, but I think it went pretty well, pretty smooth. So I'll definitely have to plan another one of these. I don't know how often I would do them. I don't think I would do them as often as Upcycled by Brie does, but this was definitely fun to do every like couple of months or so. I had really fun doing it. I'm going to have to look at this channel. Who was it, Molly? Who did you say? Country Outback Crafts. Who did the burn technique. That was really cool. Like, I know that was like really highly talked about there for a minute. So she has some really cool ideas. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you next week for an edited video. Oh, I did want to mention one last thing. I will be taking like the last 2 weeks of December off of uploading edited videos. I think I say that, but then I love making videos way too much and I love crafting way too much. So my plan right now is for next week to be my last edited video, take 2 weeks off, and then come back in January, but we'll see. I might end up putting up another video. We'll see how the holidays go. I just wanted to end up spending time with my family, hanging out with everybody, and just enjoying the last 2 weeks of not rushing to get a video up, because that's what I'm always doing. So, all right. Thanks, guys. I will see you next week with my last edited video, maybe, and then definitely see you at the beginning of the year in January. So happy holidays, everyone.